So I'm here with Jeremy Parker. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to see you in
Yes,
person. And it almost feels like we already had an interview on the side because we were talking for maybe 15, 30 minutes. It was cool getting to kind of pick your brain and stuff like that. Let's just hop right into it. You mentioned that if you win this, you want to face, potentially Duvon. Is that a...
Yeah. I think that's just the natural progression. If there's other matches available, I'll entertain them, but probably Duvon.
How was the cut? You had to, what was the starting weight you're at to all the way to where you're at
I was
now?
about 305 pounds in December. I knew I was going to make weight for this event regardless of if I had this match or not. So really my weight cut started in December. I got down to about 265 by February and sat there through the entire prep for this. Did the whole prep at 265, built up my strength. Then just in the last couple of weeks, had to drop a little bit more. So
you only had to cut about 12 pounds roughly.
Yeah, no,
not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Awesome. How is your form now compared to just in general? Is this your strongest shape ever?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely stronger everywhere. A lot of some of the key areas that I noticed I needed to improve on are 30% stronger in some areas. I don't put everything out there. I only put about 10% of my actual training out there. So I'm way stronger, especially in some of the key weaknesses I identified.
For sure. What are the key lifts that you're tracking? Is it the pronation lift, the pronation against back pressure? What are like the main 3 to 5 that you're like, if my numbers are good, I know I'm stronger?
So it's side pressure and pronation are really the two that I focus on. As much as people might not believe this, I do a lot of table time. So everything I do is do I feel good on the table? And I do. So that's really the main thing I track.
Is Michael Todd your main training partner? Do you do another practice with other people, or is it like once a week? What is that?
Yeah, so I'm with Michael once a week, and then I'm about an hour and a half away from Michael, so I only go there once a week. And then on Thursdays I have a local group that I practice with, so it's
nice.
It's a lot of different hands.
So do you get kind of the more high intensity work with Michael, and then do you do more technique work in the smaller practice?
Yep.
And that's been working pretty good?
Yes, it was working great.
Nice. Did you see a lot of Auden's? I mean, he's been posting a lot of Instagram stories, kind of chirping at you and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I mean that's just part of his game. I love it. It doesn't bother me at all.
You think it builds hype? So
for sure.
The fans are going to be like, they want to see whether you win or lose. They think it's going to be exciting. What are some of the other matches on the card that you're, obviously Michael Todd, maybe you want to talk about that. What is his shape going into?
No, so Michael's in a really good spot. A lot of people have been mentioning the Ungerbayev match. I think he's in a completely different space than whenever he cut for that. He's training differently. He's thinking differently. He's a lot stronger. I mean, he was one match away from pulling the bond. So he's coming down from a really good shape. I think he's still going to be in a good shape, and I think he's going to get it done 3-0.
I'm looking forward. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that match. Want to go back to your match a little bit as far as like stylistic question. Have you reviewed a lot of Auden's recent matches, such as with Ray, with Hansa Toman? Have you reviewed? Is there a certain weakness you're looking to exploit? What are you looking at?
Yeah. So you can analyze a lot of things. With Auden, I'm kind of in the same boat where we're progressing so fast that you want to look at those matches, but you don't want to bank on those other matches. So he could have improved in certain areas. I'm expecting him to be very strong fundamentally, a lot stronger than he has been. So there's things I'm going to do to try to get around that.
I think a lot of people have been saying that your arm might potentially be stronger, but his hand might be stronger. Do you agree with that, or are you going to try and surprise and have a good hand control in this match?
I'd like to try and surprise, but I also try to be realistic in my assessment. If I'm going to try the top roll, but we'll see. I think he probably is going to have the hand advantage. But
for sure. Are you going to try and replicate the Artem and Auden match where maybe you lose the hand, but you're still connected and you have the side pressure?
Yeah. There's different ways you can go about doing that. If I'm able to keep my pronation, I think it's going to go to the side. It's going to be if he can turn me up or not.
So you mentioned you're doing football before arm wrestling. How many years have you been doing arm wrestling now?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So that's pretty short amount of time. So do you feel like you're only getting stronger like month by month?
I'm getting stronger day by day. So
awesome.
every time I get on the table, I'm better. Awesome. I have not plateaued yet.
What did you think of Duvon's match versus Nikonenko?
In all honesty, I was kind of surprised that it was that close. So I thought Duvon was just going to run him over. So honestly, it gave me a little hope that there might be something there.
For sure. I do want to mention, since on the podcast you were talking about, some strongman people and stuff like that you would potentially be open to facing them. Who in particular?
Yeah, if Robert Oberst is the name I would like to pull. I don't know if I have enough pull to do that or not, but yeah, I would love a match with any of them because I was such a fan of strongman. That's why, and I love all those guys. I would love to be a test for any of them wanting to come into the sport.
For sure, absolutely. I want to ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you're going to win this match?
10.
10. Okay. I've had a lot of athletes. Some say 10, some say 5. Some not be reluctant to answer the question. You answered very quickly. Same with Nastasia from Slovakia. So that's good that you're confident. I think the fans are going to think this is super exciting, especially with all the the Auden hyping up the match. You as well. Did you see his video where he was kind of like imitating some of your lifts, joking around?
Yeah. I probably didn't watch everything he put out, but yeah, I watched it. I thought it was funny.
It was pretty funny. Yeah. As far as like your goal after this match, do you want to stay at 115? Do you want to cut even lower?
So honestly, I would like to keep cutting. I would like to get as fit as possible. I do have something planned for December with a super, so I don't want to get too low where I'm completely out of the match for that. So probably stay where I'm at, 115, build back up for the end of the year. But next year I want to cut and get as fit as possible.
For sure. And you mentioned to me earlier that actually your left you think is stronger than your right.
My left is way better.
Is there someone, I know you're going to face Leroy Walker in December. Is there anyone else on the left that you'd be curious to face?
In all honesty, I think my left is approaching top 15 in North America. So anybody ranked.
That's at 115?
Yep.
For sure. That would be interesting. Any final thoughts you want to give to the fans, to your opponent, to Auden? Do you have a message for him?
Auden, I'm going to smash you. Bam.
We're going to find out on Saturday, guys. Make sure to buy the pay-per-view, and we'll see you guys there.